A very good morning to my dear students and welcome to our social science class. We have successfully completed our chapter which was known by Panchayati Raj, and I hope you have gathered a lot of knowledge about it, about the system of the first tier of the government, that is considered as Panchayati Raj or the village level government, right? So we are going to do a quick revision of the entire chapter. In Panchayati Raj, we studied about two very important concepts, that is Gram Sabha and Gram Panchayat, right? So before that, let me tell you what is Panchayati Raj, right? So the Panchayati Raj system is a process through which people participate in their own government, and Panchayati Raj is considered as the first tier or level of democratic government. Now, when we say democratic government, we are including the concept of participation by the people, where people elect their representative, and that's how the problems are being addressed in a particular assembly, right? So according to the wish of people, this election process happens, and people choose a particular person to be the leader among them. And this is a fact that Rajasthan was the first state to establish Panchayati Raj. So in Panchayati Raj, we have two important concepts, that is Gram Sabha and Gram Panchayat. So Gram Sabha is the foundation of the Panchayati Raj system. Gram Sabha is a meeting of all adults who live in the area covered by a panchayat. And in some state, as in the example above, a village meeting is held for which village that I told you, in the Hardas village. So anyone who is 18 years old or more and who has the right to vote is a member of a Gram Sabha. So Gram Sabha has got certain features, that it is a foundation of Panchayati Raj system. Then people who meet together in a covered area is known as Gram Sabha. Sabha means assembly, Gram means village, assembly of a village, right? So who all can participate in a Gram Sabha? The people or anyone who is above 18 years old or more and has the right to vote can become a member of Gram Sabha, right? So next we have functions of Gram Sabha. So it is the place where all plans for the work of the Gram Panchayat are placed before the people. It prevents the panchayat from doing wrong things like misusing money or favoring certain people. It keeps an eye on the elected representatives and in making them responsible to a person elected them. So they look after whether the representative that they have chosen are doing their work properly or not. Are they abiding by the rules and regulations or not? Are they doing doing all the work for the welfare of the village or not? So everything is being looked after by the Gram Sabha. So we can say that Gram Sabha is the watchdog of Gram Panchayat, or you can say democracy. So coming to the Gram Panchayat is the only grassroots level of the Panchayati Raj functioning at the village level for welfare and development of the village. So Gram Panchayat, the most important function is that they look after the welfare and the development of the entire village, like building roads, then building roads, then schools, hospitals, then property issues, all are being looked after by the Gram Panchayat. Now the duration of the Gram Panchayat is of about 5 years in the office term, right? So every Gram Panchayat, every Gram Panchayat has been divided into wards, right? And wards are known as the smaller areas, right? So each ward elects a representative who is known as the ward member or Panch. Okay, so all the member of the Gram Sabha who elect a Sarpanch, who is the Panchayat President. So another name of Sarpanch is known as Panchayat President. So the ward and the ward Panch and the Sarpanch form the Gram Panchayat. The Gram Panchayat is elected for 5 years. So the Gram Panchayat has a secretary who is also So Sarpanch, this is the work of Sarpanch. So Sarpanch leads all the meeting. If people find that Sarpanch is not doing his job properly, they can all have no confidence vote against the Sarpanch. Okay. So the Gram Panchayat has a secretary, but he is not chosen by the people. He is appointed by the government, and in fact the secretary may not even be from that village. They may be from another part of that village, of the area, or from many other places, because they are appointed, they are not chosen. And another name of secretary is known as Gram Sevak. Okay, so the Gram Sevak, the important work of a secretary is that the secretary informs villagers about the schemes and plans that the government comes out with for the villagers. The secretary is the link between the government and the villagers. So these are the work of secretary. The first thing is that he has to inform about the new schemes which are coming in the village level and make sure that people are actually applying it. Okay, and the secretary is the link, and he's like the messenger between the government and the villagers. Okay, he's like a bridge between the government and the villagers, where the villagers will come to know about what is happening in the government, what type of schemes are being available for the people in the village level, like free education, providing midday meal. These are all schemes, and the schemes are being informed to the villagers by the secretary. Okay, so the functions of secretary Gram Panchayat are: it looks after village roads, lighting, drinking water, sewage, planting trees, playground, parks, keeping the village clean. It keeps records of birth, death and marriage in the village. So I hope you remember I gave an example of my grandmother who expired, and she used to reside in the village. So what happened, we have to get the sign or application from the gram or the sarpanch. After that only they will provide us with the birth records or the birth certificate. So every government needs money, right, to perform, to function and to supervise. And likewise even gram panchayat requires money. So where like basically this gram panchayat gets money just like all government bodies do, through taxes. So people living in the village pay various taxes to the government, and the money collected through the taxes is used for the development of the village. So the money is collected from the people, and this money is also used for their welfare only. Now Gram Panchayat has to take a decision in front of the Gram Sabha. That means that they have to do this in the front of all the adults of the village, and this will be very clear and very it will be very non-partial thing, where everyone will get to know, everyone will listen to the decisions taken by the Gram Panchayat. If they don't agree to it, they can raise their voice. So this is how the Gram Panchayat or the village level issues are being solved. Then Gram Sabha can ask them questions or even disagree with the decision that the Gram Panchayat has taken or suggest better alternatives. Then the Gram Panchayat members cannot just do as they like and favor their friends and relatives. They have to always do what is good for the village. So these are the responsibility which has to be fulfilled by the Gram Panchayat in terms of keeping a position, right, like looking after the village and also being very rational and very truthful about whatever decisions they are making. It's not that just because if a person has done something wrong and he has a good connection with sarpanch, it does not mean that a sarpanch will help him. He has to be very rational rather taking a decision. Then we studied about the levels of government. So the panchayat has got three levels: the village level, which is the first tier, known as the gram panchayat level. Then we have block level or janpad panchayat or panchayat samiti, which is known as the second tier, which comes to the block level, and block contains more than 2-3 villages, many villages maybe. And district is like the entire district, for example Kamrup district. Okay, so this is known as third tier, and they are known by Zilla Panchayat, District Council, Zilla Parishad and District Panchayat. So we have got three levels in Panchayat system: village level, block level and district level. Okay, village level, if there is any issue in the village, in one particular village, that will be solved by the village Panchayat or the Gram Panchayat. And if there is a problem between two villages, then it will be solved by the block level Panchayat or Panchayat Samiti. And if there is a issue in the entire district, between the two districts or in between the all the villages, then it will be solved by the district level government. So we came to know that Panchayati Raj system is a process through which people participate in their own government. Okay, so block contains many villages in them. So these are the functions of Gram Panchayat. So already we know what are the functions of Gram Panchayat, to look after the development of the village, and they are very answerable to the Gram Sabha if something goes wrong, right? And Panchayat Samiti are also known as Janpat Samiti, Janpat Panchayat, which are at the block level, and Panchayat Samiti has Gram Panchayats under it. So under Panchayat Samiti falls the Gram Panchayat. Then Zilla Parishad, so also known as District Panchayat, it has got two important duties. The Zilla Parishad makes the development plans at the district level. Okay, it also regulates the money distribution among the Gram Panchayats, and the Panchayat Samiti help them in distributing the money in the Gram Panchayat for their uses, right? So students, we came to an end of this chapter, and I hope all of you are much clear about it. Just go through the chapter once. I am giving the question answers in the Google Classroom. Write down the question answer and please submit in your given date and time. Thank you, have a nice day, and God bless you.